and you are telling an entrepreneur that the most important day of the week, stay home, do nothing. That is just wicked. Samuel Ekpa is in Finland, far away Finland, living as they wish, doing all sorts.
A robust life there.
Yes. Why the people suffering, the feeling the effects of the shenanigans are here in Nigeria, in the southeast. There is insecurity always on the rise. The economy is bad. Even the government, the state government cannot effectively manage the state because of the interference of Samuel Ekpa in the southeast. So I think it's time we begin to re-examine things. And if we are to look at the qualities of freedom fighters, Samuel Ekpa does not tick any box. You cannot be discharged from the struggles of your people. You cannot be discharged from the struggles of your people. The Kanu is here in Nigeria. Samuel Ekpa is in Finland. And is disrupting the lifestyle, the daily bread of Nigerians, the daily bread of the people he says he's fighting for. How does that help? How has the seat at home persuaded the Nigerian government to even give a listening ear to his demands?
But the people appointed him as a prime minister. That's one. They trusted him to.
Who appointed
What
him?
was the process? What was the process?
Esther, you know we have had Wanzurike, Mansob
Yes.
over the years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he use his own to disturb the people in the East? Did he tell them that the economy must be shut down? Why will he be hiding somewhere and be making people to go through pains? Children will not go to school. I mean, so that right is taken away from them. The woman will not go to market and go and look for means of survival for his family. Her right is taken away. The parents, the father will not go to work.
And he's saying this is a price they must pay. The most painful part was during the WAEC. It was during the WAEC. You are stealing a lifetime from these kids.
But he said something. He said there is an alternative. That's what he said. Let me read out what he said. He said there is an alternative. He explained that the sit at home is a pathway to achieving the freedom, and that it has actually succeeded in crushing the economy of Nigeria, delegitimizing the Nigerian government in Biafra land. But when it came to education, for example, he said that for education, there's going to be an alternative that will work for them. So they have to pay the price of not going to school if they have to.
He has not given any solution. He said there's going to be an alternative. What alternative?
That Monday should be excused from going to school. Is that an alternative?
It's just Mondays.
How has this? He said sit at home has helped to crush the economy of Nigeria. It has helped to crush the economy of the southeast,
of the local people,
of the southeasterners
who reside there.
You see, all he's doing is wordplay. Wordplay. He's trying so much to speak like a politician. He's trying so much. All I can hear is a politician talking. He's a man hungry for power and recognition on the global
space. He's enjoying so much.
But he says that's not the point. He has always insisted that it's not the recognition or the political office or any affiliation. He has distanced himself from getting any donation or any assistance from anybody. He's just been patriotic to the southeast.
You don't know a man by what he says. You know a man by what he does. It is cause and effect. It is cause and effect. Wike won't come out and tell us he's working for his pockets, but we know who Wike is. So it's just simple. When I see someone Ekpa, it reminds me of the local politicians here in Nigeria. Because there's no difference with what they are doing and with what he's doing. Okay, since the emergence of Ekpa, what has the Southeasterners benefited from him?
Well, they say he's been protecting their territories from invasion from herdsmen and a couple of extraterrestrial persons from pervading the land.
How has he done that? You see,
he has even made living in the southeast much more difficult for the Southeasterners. Exactly. Do you know how many checkpoints are in the southeast? As a result of insecurity that has resulted in some of these sit-at-home and these nefarious activities of all these hijackers.
There have been complaints that the insecurity is being implemented by those who are supposedly offering the security. For example, they collect stuff. Sometimes they actually give arms to some of these unknown persons to perpetuate mayhem. And at the end of the day, they attribute it to the UGM or they attribute it to IPOB or the whatever.
All of this substantiated with evidence. Now, I've seen on Twitter some time ago that on Mondays that they are supposed to observe the sit at home. Anyone who goes out are assaulted.
Yes.
Who is assaulting these people? Are they not agents of EPA? So are you telling me that you are fighting for me, yet you are assaulting me, violating me for trying to get my daily bread? Does that even make sense?
Nnamdi Kanu has denounced this sit at home severally. That is not part of it. So I wonder why some people who believe in Nnamdi Kanu will not be taking, begin to take ideas of believing this refrat who is somewhere hiding and then, destabilizing their economy. If the Southeasterners actually want to fight for their freedom and their struggle to liberate themselves, let them be focused on one of these persons. Are they for Nnamdi Kanu or are they for Simon Ekpa? And for me, I would believe that the man who is here, who have even made promises that if I'm released, all this insecurity in the Southeast, said it will end within some minutes. Let them begin to think of how to carry the toga of such man to the highest level. And not this refrat hiding somewhere and throwing tantrums and throwing stones into destabilizing the Southeasterners.
And I don't even believe Samuel Ekpa has the legitimacy. He does not have Samuel Ekpa does not have the legitimate support of the Southeasterners.
How do you know?
Thank you. I'm someone who I do.
So, are you on X? You need to go on X.
Yes.
Yeah, there are supporters.
Yes, there are people.
Okay.
Let's say there are sections of the society that support him, and also sections that do not support him.
Okay.
It's a percentage. It's percentage.
It's not everybody.
But when you speak of Nnamdi Kanu, they speak with one voice. But when it comes to Samuel Ekpa, it's a house divided against itself. So that is where you know who is who. It is Samuel Ekpa got his popularity from videos, internet videos, just creative content on the internet.
You don't believe that he's sincerely working on behalf
He's not
of the
sincere.
Southeast?
He's not sincere.
You think there is something underhand at play?
Definitely.
Despite the evidences that he actually posts on X, you see him post a lot of
don't
evidence
see
as
any
to the
evidence.
activities of what he's been able to do.
I don't see
What
any
has he done?
evidence.
Well, he said he has provided security.
He said
On several occasions.
we
that
are
is
the
why
ones in
at least
Nigeria.
people can go home and feel safe
even
sometimes.
with those number of checkpoints in the Southeast.
The checkpoints
Yes.
have been there way before now, you know.
I mean,
Now,
the insecurity
it has
of unknown
increased.
gunmen and this activity of CCN and unknown
That's
gunmen has
increased.
increased it. And you see what happened, what is going on. Look at the one that just happened in Abia a couple of days ago, where the soldiers have been. I mean, you see, I saw the villagers. They are all the village is deserted. They've all
they
run
ran
out
away
because they are afraid of reprisal attack from the Nigerian army. I mean, he is there. Does he face such threats? Does he face it?
Can he even try that there? Can he try that?
I think the Southeasterners should find a way to do away with this young man who does not really know what it means for people
It's
to fight for
causing
freedom and be
civil
liberated.
unrest. Civil unrest.
All right. Like I already apologized to you earlier, our phone is completely down, like completely down. So I would implore you to actually send us a message